Michelle came to me with this idea last week, and I thought it was an interesting fit before we go on our little summer break here. A good cause. Instead of me trying to explain it and mess it all up, why don't you explain it?
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. First of all, my name is Michelle Hirschfield, and I'm with a company called Welcoming Results. And what I do is I'm a cause marketer. And what that means is that I take a nonprofit and a profit company, and we join together for a certain cause. In this case, it's a little different because we have three entrepreneurs, Sue, myself, and Tracy, and we have a cause which is for breast cancer patients undergoing chemotherapy. We would like to have these cloche hats, but it's a little different because there's no money that's being shared in this situation. What we're doing is that for every hat that is donated, one to Carmano's Cancer Institute. You know what? I'm messing up. I'm going to start all over. I apologize. I'm a little nervous. Okay. So let me start with this, and I apologize. Just Zuzu me. Let's go shopping for hats for SCCH. Strength, comfort, courage, and healing. Okay. And this is what the concept is. The benefit, who the benefit is going to be are breast cancer patients undergoing chemotherapy at Carmano's Institute, Carmano's Cancer Institute in McLaren at Port Huron. Okay, that's the benefit, who it's going to benefit. So what we're doing, it's two-folded. You have an opportunity to donate a hat anonymously to benefit a patient, or you can purchase a hat for a friend that's undergoing chemotherapy in another area, or for a survivor. So this is what we're doing. Does that make sense now that I can talk?
Yes.
I'll throw that at Matt because this is new to him. Does that make sense, Matt?
Yeah, it makes sense to me, but I do want to ask Sue Burns, where in the world did the name BaaBaaZuZu come from? I have to know this. So I have a 2.5-year-old granddaughter. It sounds like that might be something she'd say.
So Zuzu is my nickname for Sue, and Baba is a nod to the materials that we use, which is all wool. Specifically, It is all upcycled or repurposed wool. So we're a little company, BaaBaaZuZu in Northern Michigan. We're in our 30th year. We've been making all of our hats, mittens, scarves, kind of outerwear and things for men and women, all from upcycled, cast off, post-consumer wool garments. So
whereabouts in Northern Michigan are you?
The lovely Leelanau County.
Oh, I started my career at the Leelanau Enterprise in 1980.
Oh, you did?
So how about that?
What was it? It was 1917, wasn't it, Matt? Or
yeah, 1917 feels like it. Yeah.
Anyway, we're that's what we do up here, and all of our products are made from the post-consumer wool garments. They're lined with nice soft fleeces, and kind of throughout the last few years, organically, some of my customers who are chemotherapy patients have gravitated toward the hat that Michelle and Tracy are using for their fundraiser currently. And I didn't really know it, but it seemed to be a thing. And all of a sudden, we're using it as a tool to help these girls and the patients who are undergoing the chemotherapy.
So how did you get in touch with Michelle then?
So Michelle and I did a couple of other events a few years back, and we just kind of both went off on our paths, busy. She called me out of the blue kind of late last winter and just said hello. And then the wheels started turning like they always do with Michelle and I. And here we are.
Oh, and then I think Tracy the cancer survivor?
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about that and how your experience. Did you go to Carmano's then?
I sure did. Yep. My name is Tracy Pritzman. 18 years ago, I had discovered the cancer, breast cancer. I had a wonderful team at Carmano's, Dr. Sawa. I guess when you hear that word, the cancer word, you're totally freaked out, which is normal.
Mm-hmm.
We did all the operations, surgeries, just that thing. The doctors helped me get through it. The whole team helped me get through it. Cancer, it doesn't define the person that you are. And this is very passionate to me to help those patients, breast cancer patients going through chemotherapy. I think it gives them a tangible thing to help them through this. And I've known Michelle for years, and that's how we got talking. We don't even know how this was born, but we got talking about it, and it all came together.
Okay, Matt.
Okay, so what the deal is you can either donate a hat or donate funds, right? I mean, it's one or the other.
So basically what you can do is that you can Google hats for SCCH and a lot of things will populate. We do have a website, and the website address is www.BaaBaaZuZu, BaaBaaZuZu.com/collections/hats for SCCH. And that's where you'll have the two options of whether you want to donate anonymously or if you'd like to purchase a hat. But the beauty about this, and our goal is 100 hats, and with 100 hats, because BaaBaaZuZu Sue is donating 20% back, and money is not going to leave BaaBaaZuZu, is that we'll be able, that's an extra 20 hats that will be donated to Carmano's Cancer Institute, and in the benefit of breast cancer patients. So it's really important that we want patients to know not everyone has support. They don't. And we don't want them to feel that they've been forgotten. So this is something that, as Tracy said, that's tangible. And it's very soft, because people don't understand, and I don't understand because I've never been through chemotherapy, is that when you're undergoing chemotherapy, you're cold. So this keeps you warm, because and it's just, the hat is, if you could see it, it's just beautiful, and it's so soft. I love wearing it like right now. And then it's something that they'll always have to remember that they're cared for. And then Tracy will share, we have the package that they're going to receive. So they're going to receive a gift package, and then inside there's a note inside the gift package that Tracy can recite, or I can recite if I get it here. It says, "You are receiving a beautiful cloche hat from an anonymous donor. It's a one-of-a-kind, warm and stylish accessory that BaaBaaZuZu handcrafted especially for you. It is to radiate strength, comfort, courage, and healing. This hat is a tangible reminder that there are people out there who care about you and want you to feel supported." And then it's going to say, "Hug Sue, Michelle, and Tracy." And that's what they're going to receive.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. So,
Oh,
but
that's just wonderful. I think everybody knows. I
Don't
mean,
cry.
there isn't a person alive right now, I don't think, who doesn't know someone who's been affected by cancer. And this is just a really neat idea for
unfortunately,
supporting
my mother is not a survivor. So this is important to me, but I
Neither's
really
mine.
want to focus on
No.
on the survivors, because Tracy has been so, my life has changed because of she and I reconnecting, because of her strength and just who she is. When you undergo something like that, it does change your world. And so my pity parties are less because of her, because I have to remember, it could, she's a survivor, and I'm like complaining about something, and I go, "What are you talking about, Michelle? Look at what she's accomplished and what she's doing." And then I say, "Okay," and I put my big panties up, and we move forward. But if I may say something, this
We got to get
would
Michelle to
not have
come out of her
occurred.
shell. She's always so quiet, So, but go ahead.
Yeah.
So, keep going. You're on a roll now. So,
Oh,
Well,
Lord.
But I must say, this would not have occurred if it weren't for our wonderful sponsors. And this is what we did. We wanted to launch it in Sand Lake County, because it's a county that is with a beautiful community, and so Lakeshore Graphics. I don't know if you can see this, but Lakeshore Graphics donated 24 of these wonderful polo shirts, and in the back it has our QR code, and we're giving those to the staff of Carmanos Cancer Institute, McLaren Port Huron, nurses, and the chemotherapy staff and people like that, because we want to let them know we thank them for what they do for a living. And so that's something that we've done. The other thing too is that, so that's Timmy D and Jessica of Lakeshore Graphics, and they've just been so wonderful. We told them what we're doing, and they said, how can we help? And when we asked for 24, beautiful polo shirts, he said, okay, that's great. And they also helped with editing our logo. The other company is Pulse Media Productions, who did our video. I mean, it was just a wonderful experience, and it's part of our Facebook and Instagram and social media platforms, including our website. The last is Clear Ideas, because she didn't even know who I was, and of course I get passionate. She goes, "How can I say no to you, Michelle?" And I said, "Well, you can't." And I said, "That's a beautiful thing."
You can, but it won't do you any good.
It won't do you any good.
Yeah, good luck. Yeah, right.
No,
Sure.
no, she's like a dog
anyway,
under your leg, so.
So Gloria, Julia, and Kate have just been wonderful, and they did a brochure for us, and then they did the gift card, and they've just been wonderful. So I do need to thank them and acknowledge them, because it takes the team. It's not just the dynamic trio; it's people who are supporting and things of that nature. So.
Okay. Any
Okay, so we've got just maybe.
Thank you, Matt. We're stumbling all over each other.
We got maybe 90 seconds. Yeah,
Okay.
that's okay. We've got maybe 90 seconds left in the show, so let's have that contact information one more time so people know how they can contribute to this effort. And I'm going to write it down.
Okay, it's www.BaaBaaZuZu, BaaBaaZuZu.com/collections/hats for SCCH. So let's go shopping for SCCH.